To this day, my family still doesn't understand what I do. I describe it as being a choreography of the camera and the staging.
Although we are often referred to as layout artists or the department is the layout department, that's really a holdover name from 2D animation because this was the department that sort of got the shots ready for the animator.
So the way our movies get made in the computer is the layout department takes the characters, props, the sets, and the camera and puts together each shot.
Taking the story from the storyboards and translating it into a series of shots, staging characters, placing cameras, really developing a visual language for every sequence in the film.
Every shot has a reason for being in the movie. It's my job to figure out how to best tell that in each shot.
So anyone that's ever looked through a camera can understand the job that we do. We look through the camera lens. We want to see what the emotional tone of that shot should be, and so where you position the camera, whether or not the camera moves, and how it would move, they all create a different effect on the end composition that helps to convey different emotion. It's learning to see our 3D world as a 2D image that's composed within a rectangular frame.
So in a sense, the layout department is really the camera and staging department, although our cameras are all virtual and we never really go out on a real set and put a bunch of equipment up.
You know, it's a lot lighter to move a CG camera than it is a real camera.
I think my moment of inspiration came when I was taking an amazing art history class in college. And I went to a film that night, and I sat in front of this 40-foot screen filled with light and color and sound and story, and I recognized that this is the great modern art form. And I thought, I want to make movies.
I went to art school thinking I was going to be a 2D animator. We were responsible for making films from start to finish. Once I had the layout done, I found the animation just tedious. I wasn't terribly good at it, which was a problem. I felt like I've already done most of the work, and that's when I knew that animation in the sense of being an animator wasn't for me, but that I still was interested in animation as a type of filmmaking.
My first job was doing janitorial and security work. So one night, I'm there late at night playing games on the computer and thinking to myself, wait a minute, they've given me an account on this multi-million-dollar computer system, and I'm playing games? This is dumb. So I quit that and I fired up a program called Learn, which was supposed to teach you how to use the computer system. I started there. All that turned into an opportunity for an entry-level job in the computer division. I became what I called a digital janitor.
As a 22-year-old starting at Pixar as a layout artist, I didn't expect to be given the responsibility that I was. I could see my shots play across the screen pretty much as I left them. I had no idea that I would be contributing at that level. You could really see your work up on the screen in such an immediate way.
I think people assume that working at Pixar might be fun all the time, and it's only fun about 99% of the time.
There are so many possible career paths in film, and so often you hear, I want to get into the movies. I will do anything to get into the movies. By coming in and saying, I'll do anything, that puts the responsibility on the guy that's doing the hiring. What you need to do is take that responsibility on yourself and say, this is what I want to do, and I can do it very well for you. That's how you get a job.